All right, so number two in Dementia's Dirty Dozen is injury. Now, you've probably seen the movie Concussion with Will Smith, and you've probably heard of CTE, which is chronic traumatic encephalopathy, which basically, in summary, is continual damage in the head hitting, continual injury to the head and therefore to the brain over a period of time, results in things like inflammation and the body reacting to it. And that causes some degree of damage to the brain. And so over a period of time, that continual damage can result possibly in dementia. Of course, you know about Muhammad Ali. His was Parkinson's disease, but he also has some degree of dementia as well. So bottom line is a continual injury to the brain, to the head, can eventually lead to dementia. Another kind of injury that I want to point out is strokes. Strokes is also a physical injury where the blood vessels explodes, erupts, or is blocked. That causes injury. So the blood vessel itself is damaged, but what is more important is that the brain cells that need what the blood vessel is bringing, the oxygen, the nutrients, those are deprived of those nutrients and the oxygen, and therefore they die off. And that's really where the injury comes from. So there are several people who have had dementia because of multiple injuries as a result of strokes, and eventually culminates in dementia. Epilepsy too is another thing where you have repeated seizures, and that can happen in illnesses as well as in injuries. So seizures can be in both parts, whether illnesses or in injuries. And basically, it's also an injury to the brain, because once a person has seizures, the electrical firing, it's like the brain cells are just frozen and they're just overly excited and they're just emitting frequencies, and that is causing damage to the brain. All right, so we've talked about illness, we talked about injury. Let's go on to the next one, which is what we call insults. So illness, injury, and insult. So stay tuned for the next part in the series. So if you like this video on the Dementia's Dirty Dozen, please click on the link below. And don't forget to click on the like button and the subscribe button and also the bell button so you'll be notified of future videos. Thanks.